Snack Shack is a new R-rated comedy, so today, let's see if this film is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. Dreaming of striking it rich, inseparable best friends AJ and Moose seize the opportunity to run the local pool's rundown Snack Shack. However, things take an unexpected turn when they meet Brooke, an effortlessly cool lifeguard who puts their big summer plans and friendship at risk. So I really didn't know anything about Snack Shack going into this movie. I saw a couple posters as I was scrolling through the Regal app, seeing what was coming out. I just saw the poster and didn't really put any thought into the movie. I saw the movie and I'm so glad I saw this. This brought back so many memories. This is a very nostalgic film and it brought back a lot of memories of the summers in high school and just having fun, having a summer job. The vibe for it is heavy on summer. I think this movie should have been released kind of in June or July. March was a little bit of an odd time, but the whole film just has this cool summer vibe to it, and it really hits on the nostalgia. We have two best friends that try to get rich often throughout this movie. They're gambling, they're making their own beer, they're trying to sell it. They eventually put all their money into this Snack Shack and it ends up being pretty successful for them. But you have this friendship that naturally grows throughout the film, but then they meet this young girl that really starts to put the wrench into the relationship because they both have feelings for her. So you do get some typical friendship and struggles of letting a girl get in between them. We've seen all that before in films, but what this movie does so well is that natural relationship between these two best friends, played by Connor Sherry and Gabriel LaBelle. Both of them have a genuine friendship. I see a friendship not only on screen between the two, but off screen as well. It flows very naturally. The sense that they trust each other, they have been friends for a while, and it just shows on screen. And so it leads to a lot of the moments of them having fun, going to parties, doing crazy stuff during the summer to make it just feel more fun. You feel that the energy that they have, and it's just translated onto the screen. You have this young girl who's very confident. She seems a little bit older than them, but they're both drawn to her. And that is where you have a lot of the challenges for them too along the way. For it being an R-rated comedy, a lot of the R rating is due to them drinking, smoking, cussing, but it didn't really deliver so much on the laughs. I didn't find myself laughing constantly throughout this film. There was jokes here and there, but it's much more on the relationships and the friendship between them two and running this Snack Shack. So it's very limited on the jokes. I didn't really find it to be a hilarious movie. It's more memorable on the vibes of the movie and the nostalgia and how adults like myself can watch this and remember high school moments in summers and having jobs and meeting girls and having fun. That's what I remember from my high school. The movie just brings that forth very nice. The movie is a little bit long. It's almost 2 hours. I think the beginning of the movie, they did a little bit too much on them trying to have these get rich quick schemes. But it is building that friendship, but it felt a little bit repetitive in the beginning of the movie, eventually growing towards that Snack Shack. It took a little bit of time to get to those moments. But when they're having that Snack Shack, shows them fixing it, ordering all the treats and running it all and just having fun doing that. I wanted to get to it a little bit quicker. But once we kind of get towards that Snack Shack, that's where Brooke comes into play and we have more friendships and then them just growing as teenagers and just having fun. So kind of hard to get to the good parts of the movie as it does feel a little bit repetitive in the beginning of the film. I also liked Nick Robinson in here. He added another layer to this movie as we explored more friendship for other people within this movie. He was older than they were, so they kind of seen him as this mentor and they looked up to him. but eventually did lead to some very dramatic scenes that I wasn't expecting, and was quite emotional because of all the friendships and how genuine it did feel. When it did come to the more emotional moments, it did hit pretty well. So I was surprised with how dramatic this movie was as well towards the end, despite it being billed as this R-rated comedy. I really like Snack Shack, and I'm glad that I did check out this movie. The vibe is there. It's got a nice easy breeze 90s vibe to it, and the soundtrack is great as well. I love the nostalgia to it. The friendships, it really feels genuine. The acting is really good as well. Like I said, I don't think it as a comedy so much, just more of a coming of age film exploring friendships in a very fun way. So I like this movie. A little bit on the long side. The beginning's a little bit repetitive, but overall, I really did appreciate this movie for what it did offer, and brought back just like a flood of memories of summer and high school and having those summer jobs and just having fun, just running wild. That's what I did, and I had a good time watching this and remembering all of that from when I was in high school. So before I give you my score for Snack Shack, make sure to check out my channel down below. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. If you'd like to see where Snack Shack ranks amongst all the other 2024 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Snack Shack a B. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Snack Shack. Have you guys seen it by chance? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.